Welcome back, everyone. And Contrell, today's a holiday. You know what day it is?
What day is it?
It is Monday, the start of the week of episode 5.
Oh my gosh.
It's go time, man. It's time to lock in.
Yeah, it is.
It's time we nail these picks, honestly.
Facts.
So today, what I want to talk about, because everyone, it's episode 5. And with episode 5, with Power, always means one thing. Something big is going to happen. So today,
Facts.
I want to make some predictions and be like, what do we think is the fate of all the major characters in this show? Because there's a lot of major characters in this show.
Yeah.
And so far, no one's died, which, obviously I'm not pushing for death, but it makes it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
And definitely makes it more interesting rather than just watching monologue.
Yeah.
And last episode was really good, but it was a lot of monologue when people could have been shooting each other. Not advocating for violence.
Facts. But yeah. They walk up, have a whole conversation before popping somebody.
But today, I want to talk about, basically, we're going to go through every single character, and we're going to rate their likelihood of dying in episode 5, but also the whole season on a scale of 1 through 10. And then we're going to talk about, what we think going to happen to them. But let's get into the main character.
Yeah, it's crazy because around that 5th episode mark, every single book, it's always a dark turn. It's a dark, dark turn. You think we're going to get that scene where he and Truth this episode? That'd be a lot of explaining to do.
It would make sense if they bringing back a certain character, so they gotta show, keep giving us little hints. They're already giving us some hints. They keep bringing up his name.
Facts.
So I wonder if we will see that. And we had a prediction last episode about Tasha getting smoked. Check out the last episode if you haven't. About Tasha getting smoked, and that would be the perfect opportunity to bring back Ghost.
Yeah.
It would be. But we'll get into Tasha's fate in a little bit. So let's talk about Tariq. What you think gonna happen to Tariq? Do you think there's any likelihood? 1 through 10.
If anybody kills Tariq, it gotta be Paz.
She need her to get back.
Yeah, like that would be like wow. That would be like wow. Like
no, she's so down bad, bro. She need a W in her life.
She need a W, bro. She need a nigga or something. Like somebody because she angry,
pain, some stress and some pain.
Oh my god.
So much built up, bro.
Bro, she lost everybody. Everybody she cared about. Like
to one family.
Yes, bro. That's kind of messed up, but the likelihood of Tariq dying, I'm gonna say 0. There's no likelihood of the main character.
I went 1 out of 10, bro.
Yeah.
1 out of 10. Because his character development, it wouldn't make sense for us to have his character development go this way and then just kill him. I could see him ending up in jail.
Maybe.
He could definitely end up in jail, and that could carry over to whatever the next project might be, because I don't think it would make sense for his character development to just end here.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a dad, most likely. He's only 19. Why would they smoke him?
Yeah, there's no point. There's literally no point at all. So, yeah, Tariq, nah, he making it out alive.
I agree. So we both on the same page for Tariq. But Brayden, is there any likelihood that Brayden catches a bullet?
Man, no, I don't think so either.
I went 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 3 out of 10.
Yeah, Brayden, like a 2.
He has a bigger likelihood of dying than Tariq.
Yeah.
So I would give him but they're not. They got to develop him in
Are
Tommy.
we talking about this episode, like this next episode only?
This next episode or the whole? Because there's most likely there's only gonna be one major death next episode.
Yeah. So it should.
So I'm thinking for the whole
major
show, and then if we get bonus points if we get it this episode.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, nah. If it ever happens, it won't happen this episode.
I could also see him ending up in jail.
Man, that'd be crazy.
I think one of him or Tariq will end up in jail.
Man, that's a crazy prediction. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Tariq, but I could see Brayden taking the fall for Tariq. I could see him doing it. Because Tariq can't keep getting away with everything.
Yeah, bro. He got a bad rep.
Yeah.
He got a terrible rep.
And everyone's on him.
Everybody's on him, bro. Like nobody, dude, you getting convicted. Yeah, your charges are getting released, but you're getting convicted of these crazy crimes. Like murder. Multiple.
Multiple.
Like yeah, there's something up with you.
Yeah, he could be classified as a serial killer.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. That's insane.
So, what you think about Noma? I think Noma has a good likelihood of dying. I don't think it's gonna be episode 5, but I would say Noma dying would be like a 6 out of 10 because when I think of like iconic power characters, you know, or power villains who like are worth having more than like 2 seasons, like a Jason or something like that. Mecha. Noma doesn't compare to them. Like Noma's having trouble taking down 2 teenage kids, and I know they got plot armor, and you know they the main characters. But like she's having trouble taking down 2 teenagers, and she has a whole army of people at her disposal, and she doesn't have those international connections, or she would have her visas. Yeah. So like I don't see her being powerful enough of a villain to just keep her around.
I heard like the dude Lombardi they were talking about. I heard that's her father.
Who Lombardi?
Like, remember Obi was saying, after Lombardi's murder, we can't go back to Italy now, can we? Yeah, I do a little good Obi impression.
Bro, why Obi in my crib right now? Where you at?
Yeah, but I heard that was her father, but maybe not. Maybe that might been her. No, that wouldn't have been her husband because, Mecha is Anya's father, so.
Wait, Mecha's Anya's father?
Yeah, remember Anya was like, after I saw my dad with a bullet in his head. Well, maybe it could have been Lombardi too.
I don't think it was Mecha.
It might have been Lombardi because Lombardi's dead, and I'm pretty sure they showed a picture on the wall or something like that, and that's how Tariq found out that Noma had a daughter, or maybe it was Effie who saw that picture. She's like, oh, Noma got a daughter.
Effie does snoop around.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, likelihood of Noma though, definitely not this episode. 100% no. 0.
And this is one that I think we both are agreeing on. Tasha, what you think?
She got a 7.
I'm going 9 out of 10. I'm so. I think our pick. I think we finna nail it, bro. I think she finna die next episode, episode 5.
Man,
y'all give us, like when this happens, come back. You know who predicted it first.
Facts, because I don't think a lot of people predicting that this episode.
I think it's bold to think that Ghost would come back. I don't. Nah. Obviously it'd be perfect for Ghost to come back this episode. He sees Tasha. That could be like the scene that takes us to our 2-month break. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it would make sense for Tasha to die.
Right. Yeah.
To build Tariq's character even more, show that Noma is ruthless, and plus show like Tariq, he already on Go, but like on Demon Time, he needs something like this.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'll talk about 2 things. So Ghost coming back, he said in the interview, he said they asked me the last year and a half to come back. That was while they were season 3 was being shot out. Like they were pushing season 3, like episodes were coming out when that interview came out, bro. So they already asked him to come back. So they were saying how Ghost was supposed to be the one coming back and saving Tariq instead of Brayden. You know how Brayden came back and came out the cut and started shooting? They said that could have been Ghost. Because they asked him to come back. But maybe it was hallucination scene, maybe not. But regardless of that, I do feel like Tasha has a very, very high chance of getting popped. But like they said, like the episode title is Ego Death. So you gotta think about that. I think Tariq, in truth, I think he might see himself like another version of himself.
Okay.
That would be crazy. Yeah, because he's saying like, what ego death is basically. You start to lose like you basically lose like touch with your with yourself.
Okay.
And how you view yourself. So it's like he might just be like, all right, man, I know who I am. Like he might come to acceptance of how he's actually just like his father.
Yeah.
Like father, like son.
So, I hate my father.
Yeah, he's like, man, I'm just like him. Yeah, because you know how, like, I don't know if you saw Finish Snowfall, but Franklin, that happened to Franklin. Like, Franklin, his old self started talking to him. He's like, what are you talking about, man? I help people. He's like, you hit his nigga? You help people? You kill him? What about him? What about him? And he was talking to his old self literally, like, in a scene. So
low-key happened to Monet, too.
Exactly, so she was looking at herself in surgery. But I think Tariq gonna actually have a conversation with herself. Like,
Like a hallucination scene.
Yeah, that's what I think's gonna happen.
Hallucination scenes always bust.
Yeah, they fire. Like in Force, when Holly came back, I was like, what the heck?
I wasn't expecting her to bring her back.
I was not expecting. I was like, what? Holly? That was insane.
Okay, so what we thinking about Kane?
0.
Yeah,
Kane's not dying, bro.
Listen, it would be a shame. Cause Kane, when I was thinking about this episode, Kane's my favorite character in the show. Kane's my favorite character in the show. His development has been crazy. You know, like people were like, I was reading comments about how like people were getting on Kane for like not being able to kill Drew.
I mean, bro, that's his brother. He couldn't even kill his pops when they told him to.
Right.
He took a minute. It took a little second to pull that trigger, and then Tariq's like, "Hey, we're actually not killing Lorenzo." So it's like, come on, man, that's his brother.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, well, Tariq did his father." At that point in time, Tariq hated his father.
And they had a conversation before he did that too.
Yeah.
So.
I think that more speaks to Kane's development as a character, rather than like becoming his own man. Rather than listening to Monet's word, at least on the first time, because he was supposed to smoke him the first time. Or wait, did he get the call from Monet the first time?
No. From the first time, Drew took the gun.
Right, because he could have done it.
Yeah, he could have done it. Yeah. So, I wonder how long this time frame is, the timeline. Like, I wonder how long from season 1 to season 4. How long you think that is? Like a year?
Maybe 2 years. But
2 years, I think 2 years.
Speaking of timeline, do you think Diana's kid's going to be born in this season?
Nah, no way.
You think it's too
no
early?
Chance. Yeah, no chance. If they do that, that's going to be like next half.
Because like, what? If you find out you're pregnant, maybe you're like 3 months pregnant or something. So like 6 months in 8 episodes, I don't think that's how like the timeline works.
I think maybe episode 10, maybe.
Yeah.
But we definitely going to see Diana's belly get bigger.
Yeah.
We definitely going to see that for sure.
So, I mean, let's talk about Diana. I don't think she's going to die.
Nah, Tariq not going to go for that.
It makes no sense that Tariq had the chance to kill her, didn't kill her, and now he knows he's the father.
Right.
Why would he kill his baby mom?
Yeah, we see how B. Mickey acted when he found out Kato was pregnant.
Never was the same.
That man threw up.
I mean, that's a pretty accurate description of what happened.
That was insane though. You found out you killed your own child too.
So first he killed the love of his life.
Mm-hmm.
He was already sick about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finds out that's his kid. I don't know how I would handle that.
He said, "Love you too, boo." Fire. Yeah, they took off Kato and B. Mickey. Those are actually really good characters, honestly. I kind of do wish they would have kept them around.
Definitely B. Mickey.
Yeah. B. Mickey, what was the point of that?
Like, and I get, like, it's a true story, I guess. So, like,
I mean, I heard B. Mickey didn't even.
He didn't snitch.
Yeah, no, I heard like he didn't even do all that, or that if he did, that happened way later. Like he was actually with them during this time during the expansion. So I don't know.
What we think about Drew? I think we've been saying, and a lot of people have been saying, Drew's got to go. But they had 2 opportunities to kill Drew that would have made sense for his development or his character, and they didn't kill him. So part of me is thinking they might have a place for him, but I don't know what it is because he wants out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead to his family. He's dead to Noma. I don't know any connects that he has. What purpose does it make to have him like still alive? But then I'm thinking, if there's all this thing that's saying like he shouldn't be alive, they gonna come up with a reason for him to be alive, or like a reason why he's still in the story.
Man, Drew, honestly, bro, especially like I was like, all right, I knew they weren't gonna kill him when Kane was like putting the gun on him because they showed in the trailer. Like if they showed in the trailer, it's probably not gonna happen in that scene. But then when they was in the liquor store, I was like, hold on, the episode about to end. Bro, the episode went on for like 8 more minutes after that. I was like, yo, what? I thought this was the last scene. So I was like, oh yeah, it's over with. It's over with. I'm glad I was about to be like, hey, like turn on the TV real quick, like see how many minutes left in the episode. Because if you would have shown me that, I'd be like, okay, maybe not. Yeah. Because they would have ended it right there. Like they did with Lorenzo pretty much. Like Lorenzo, that happened, and then it was like 60 seconds later. So like, yeah, I think Drew. I think Yeah, I think he gonna make it out this season, bro.
Yeah.
I think he gonna make it out this first half, but next half, we gotta see how episode 5 is.
True. Everything's gonna get shaken up.
But I'm still putting him at like a 7 or 8.
Monet.
Nah, she making it out. That's a 0.
Yeah.
She not dying.
At the beginning of the season, I was like, that's my big prediction who I think gonna die. But now that I'm like watching every episode, seeing how it's going, I think she ends up in jail and she takes the fall for her kids. She takes the fall because she realizes I need to be a better mom. You know, I put them in this position. So I think the detective finna calm down on the Tejadas and she's just gonna take the fall for all of them.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty logical choice, honestly. Like I say, bro, I really do think Monet is gonna end up in jail one way or another.
Yeah.
She gonna go to prison, man. She gonna serve a long sentence. She gonna be like, fuck it, this is the one way I can like get back to my kids, you know.
What about Effie? I thought at the beginning of the show that Effie was done, but I don't think she's done.
Nah, I think Effie might make it out alive, bro.
I think they'll show her going to college.
Yeah.
Or going to Stanford or Cal or wherever she wanted to go.
Yeah. If anybody kill Effie, I don't think Tariq will, because that's too obvious. I think Noma might end her.
If she backdoors Noma.
Yeah.
Like an episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see it happening, but I could also see her getting out the game.
Yeah. Like I say, Effie fuck around, make it out, but if anybody's gonna kill her, it's gonna be Noma.
I agree.
So episode 5, like rating, she didn't even get no screen time last episode.
She had one scene. With
one
Tariq.
scene, bro. That was it. So I say like a 3.
And so that leaves us with Davis.
Davis McLean, bro. If they get rid of him,
I don't think they would kill off Method Man like that.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
that would be a huge death.
It would be huge.
That would be huge, but that'd just be like, damn, like that'd be like Julio. That'd be Julio all over again, bro. I'd be like, bro, ain't no way y'all did this power. But nobody's safe in the Power universe.
I think the one person that could kill him would be Noma. Because now we see him, like, getting into work with Noma. So I could see if it would be someone, it would probably be Noma. But I don't, like, yeah, he helps Tariq. You know, he supports Tariq. And we do see the scene in the trailer with him shooting a gun. So he's going to be in a altercation.
Facts, yeah.
But, like, I don't see him going that far out of his way to, you know, help Tariq, you know, because at the end of the day, yeah, I think he does have some, like, he thinks about it and wants to support Tariq, but he just cares about his money. He's a lawyer.
Facts. He said, Mr. St. Patrick, what brings you here today? Like, he always got that same type of monologue. Yeah. Said, now, Tariq, do you think this is a good idea? He said, you know, big cases cost big money.
Davis, I'm telling you, bro.
He said, as long as the check's rolling in, I don't give a shit. That man only care about his money. Come on, man. Mr. St. Patrick, how can I be of service? Yo. He said, Davis, are you crazy? He said, right now, nigga, I might just be.
He do have crazy good one-liners.
Yeah, he do. He said, Mr. Davis, I hope this doesn't come to you as a regret. I don't do regrets. Bro. I don't do regrets.
One-liner king, man.
He said, what did he say? He said, now, if you don't get to the point, my arm get tired, I'm just going to shoot you. He got so many, bro. You could go on and on.
Dude, he's a crazy good actor.
Yeah, he is. He's really, really good. Really, really good actor. That's crazy. T.I. was supposed to be Davis McLean.
I don't think it would have worked.
It would have worked, but it wouldn't have been as good as
Yeah, no, and T.I. has been a good actor in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but I think Method Man, you know, killed this.
I was so interested to see how that would have played out, though. T.I.'s Davis McLean, that would have been crazy.
What was the last movie I saw T.I. in? What's the movie with Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell? Get Hard?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That was the last one I seen T.I. and he was great in that.
Wow, yeah, I don't think I've seen that in so long.
I rewatched it maybe like a year ago. It's a good movie, man.
Wow. Yeah, might tap in.
Type.
No sweetie.